Welcome back to the channel where we break down money, markets and mindset so you can take control of your financial future. Today, we're diving into a topic that affects all of us, even if we don't realize it at first. How do global events impact your wallet? From wars overseas to pandemics, trade agreements and new technologies, the world is changing fast. And believe it or not, every major global shift leaves a mark on your bank account. Grab a coffee, settle in, and let's explore how these global forces shape your day-to-day finances and, more importantly, what you can do about it. When we refer to the term global events, what precisely are we implying? We are talking about significant international occurrences that create widespread effects across the global economy. These events can manifest in different ways. Some emerge abruptly and unexpectedly, such as armed conflicts, political upheavals, or the outbreak of health crises like pandemics. In contrast, other global events unfold gradually over time and might include prolonged inflation, increasing interest rates, or complications within global supply chains, each of which can have far-reaching implications for economies around the world. Understanding these dynamics is crucial, as they influence not just financial markets, but also the very fabric of nations and everyday lives. Still, others are innovations, new technologies that disrupt entire industries. Remember when we talked about the rise of digital currencies in our video? That's a perfect example. The key thing to remember is this: whether it's a crisis or a breakthrough, these events don't just stay on the news. They trickle down to your budget, your mortgage, your investments, even the cost of groceries. They matter more than you think. Now let's break it down. How do these huge global events affect your finances step by step? Let's start with the most obvious: market volatility. When something big happens globally, say a war breaks out or interest rates rise, investors react. They pull money out, they shift to safer assets, and the stock market gets shaky. That could mean your retirement fund drops. Your mutual funds might go down. Even crypto prices can take a hit or skyrocket. The same goes for exchange rates. When currencies lose value, imported goods cost more. That means higher prices at the store, even if the event happened halfway around the world. Remember the global supply chain issues from just a few years ago? Furniture, electronics, even toilet paper got more expensive. That wasn't just a business problem, it hit every household. Then there's inflation. Global energy shortages, gas prices go up. Global food shortages, your grocery bill climbs. Even real estate gets pulled in. Global investors may start buying homes in your country, driving up prices. It all starts with a big event, but the effects touch your everyday life. All right, let's flip the script. How do you protect yourself financially when the world goes wild? You don't need to be a billionaire to be prepared. You just need the right game plan. Here are 3 smart strategies you can start using today. Diversify your investments. This means don't put all your money in one place. Stocks, bonds, real estate, precious metals, even crypto. Each behaves differently in a crisis. If one drops, the others might rise. It's like having backup plans for your money. Number 2, stay informed. This doesn't mean you need to watch every news channel all day, but be aware. Set Google alerts for financial keywords. Follow 1 or 2 trusted finance experts. The sooner you see a shift coming, the sooner you can adjust. For example, when central banks start talking about raising interest rates, that's your sign to check your mortgage and credit card rates. Build an emergency fund. We say it all the time, but it's critical. 3 to 6 months of expenses in a savings account could save you during a job loss, a recession, or unexpected bills. And if a global event does cause a market drop, that fund gives you peace of mind and the freedom to not panic. Being prepared isn't about predicting the next crash, it's about surviving it and even coming out ahead. COVID-19 pandemic. It began as a health crisis, but quickly became an economic earthquake. Stock markets tanked, jobs disappeared overnight, and governments printed trillions of dollars. The result? Massive inflation years later, the war in Ukraine. While the war itself is heartbreaking, the financial fallout was global. Oil and gas prices soared. Food shortages hit hard in parts of Europe and Africa. Even Canadian groceries got more expensive. US-China trade tensions. When the world's 2 biggest economies start taxing each other's goods, everyone feels it. Prices go up, exporters lose sales. Even tech companies suffer when access to semiconductors or rare earth metals is blocked. The rise of AI. This one's not a war or disaster. It's innovation. AI is changing jobs. It's replacing some, creating others. If your industry doesn't evolve, your income could drop or disappear entirely. That's why staying informed and adaptable is the best financial defense. So what's the big takeaway today? Global events are like waves. You can't stop them, but you can learn to surf, you can prepare, you can build smarter habits, and you can turn financial uncertainty into financial opportunity. Here's what to do next. Recheck your budget, review your investment mix, build that emergency fund, keep learning. If this video helped you understand the global money game a little better, drop a like, share it with a friend who's stressed about money, and most importantly, leave a comment below. Let me know which global event hit your wallet the hardest. I want to hear your story so we can keep this conversation going. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay wise, stay strong, and stay unstoppable.